What's going on, everybody? I have no idea what's going on with this TV. But we got Redzone. We're getting things ready to go here. Hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday. We have football today. NFL Red Zone. Having an amazing. Rise and shine, everybody. Football is back. Football is back, dude. I don't know what the heck's going on with my TV, but I got Red Zone on my phone for now. I'm gonna see if there's like some kind of update that needs to be done on this TV. Because like I don't know what the skibbity is going on here. There's under 3 minutes to go until under 3 minutes to go, and then Red Zone's gonna start. I wish I could show my TV, bro. Like it's really just constantly up, like going into NFL app, and then it's constantly crashing. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let me try doing something else. Maybe I have to like uninstall the app and reinstall it, but I got it on my phone, so we're not gonna miss a play. I just hope I can get this pulled up on my TV because I want to experience the NFL Red Zone. Yep, Amazon's not having a problem. I already tested Netflix. That's not having a problem either. Is there a way I can like delete it and then get it back? Or 2 minutes to go. Yeah, this is the first time that like it's like just constantly refreshing, dude. I don't even know how to explain it. It's freaking bogus. I got it on my phone just fine, but like my phone might actually be closer to on time than the TV, so this might be a play. Let's see. Minute 36 to go. Hope everyone has their parlays in. Hope everyone's praying for their football team to do well. Yeah, it's still it's not doing anything. Connected to the internet's fine. Like yeah, everything works fine, just not the NFL app for some reason. Oh, my day's going good, bro. My day is going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Had some breakfast with my grandpa. I got my bench press all set up. Everything is going great, aside from this TV being a freaking fart nugget, but that's neither here nor there. All right. Twitch is good. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. The final 33 seconds. I don't have my headphones down here. Damn. Actually, I have time. I'm grabbing my headphones real quick. Ugh. All right. Here we go. NFL Red Zone starting out with the quad box. This is annoying me immensely. Packers taking on the Browns, Steelers at the Patriots, Raiders taking on Commanders, and Rams at the Eagles. All right, introducing. Sorry. Yeah, they're just getting everything set up. NFL snap has not been taken just yet. Scott had to talk about Danny Derps. Dude, Danny Derps, what an inspiration to everybody. Atlanta Falcons are taking on the Carolina Panthers. Are you going to show the actual games? You can't show the actual games, Tyler. You'll get copyrighted. And your account will get terminated. I do live play-by-play every single Sunday. All right. Where is my NFL app? Bengals are taking on the Vikings today. Yep, Steelers at the Pats. Dude, hopefully the Vikings can actually get a win with Carson Wentz. That'd be huge for the program. All right, the first game that's going to be kicked off is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. The Patriots are returning it to the 20, the 25, and don't quite get to the 30. That is where Drake May will be starting his first drive of the day. Next game to kick off is going to be the Titans and the Colts. The Titans are going to be getting the ball to start. I think it's Schrader is the kicker for the Colts. Here comes Cam Ward at the 35-yard line to go to the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bengals are going to be kicking it away to the Vikings to start the game. Here we go. Carson Wentz. This is a 6 different team that he's starting for in 6 years. That's crazy. Vikings returner out to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, out to the 35. That's where Ty Chandler will be getting the Minnesota Vikings their first snap of the day. Commanders returner out to the 5 as they're playing on the Raiders. The 25, the 30, the 35, the 40. It's Deebo Samuel running up the middle, out into the 40, the 35, and gets tackled to the Las Vegas 25. So the Commanders are going to be starting almost in the red zone. Oh my gosh. They got the 9 box. Let's see here. The Falcons getting the ball to start. The Browns, the Texans, the Rams, the Commanders, the Titans, the Jets, the Patriots, and the Vikings, as we already said. 2nd and 5 for the Commanders. Marcus Mariota is the starter for the Commanders. That's crazy. Handoff to Rodriguez, who's going to make a whole lot of Raiders players miss, and they get down to the 8-yard line, and the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal with just over a minute into the game. Holy. They go to the Patriots and Steelers game. Drake May throws, and it's dropped. Should have been picked off by number 21, but that pass goes incomplete. Drake May gets away with one there. All right, 1st and goal for the Commanders on the 8-yard line of the Raiders. Mariota out of shotgun. Back to his left, a handoff to Rodriguez, who's going to get a gain of maybe 4 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Commanders. They're jumping to the Colts, the Titans. 3rd and 9 for Cam Ward. He drops back, throws, and that's going to be intercepted. That's going to be a pick 6. Colts pick 6 to start the game. They're 49 seconds into the game. Colts go up 6-0. Wow. Well, the first touchdown of the day is an Indianapolis Colt defensive touchdown. Didn't have that on my bingo card. They go back to the Commanders, 2nd and goal on the 4. Mariota out of shotgun. Handoff Dude, he's going to get a gain of 2 there. So the Commanders have like 3rd and goal from the 2. They jump back to the Rams and Eagles. Rams are on their own 36. Stafford, middle of the field. And that pass is intercepted by Zach Bond. And the Eagles are going to have a really short field for their first drive of the day. Stafford goes his first pick of the game. That's horrible. 3rd and goal for the Commanders. Marcus Mariota has not even attempted a pass yet. It's been all runs. Mariota out of shotgun, back to his left side. They're on the 2.5 of the Raiders. Mariota looks right, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. They go up 6-0. Oh, boy. So the Patriots ran the ball on 3rd down, and Darius Slay recovers a fumble. So the Steelers are going to be starting at just about their own 45-yard line. Great field position for the Steelers. All right, they're just replaying that Darius Slay fumble recovery. They jump to the Falcons. It's 3rd and 7. Michael Penix out of the shotgun. Looking right, he throws, and there's Darnell Mooney on an 18-yard reception. The Falcons are going to be moving the chains. Carson Wentz overthrew Adam Thielen in the end zone. Looks like the Vikings are pretty close to the red zone if they're highlighting an Adam Thielen potential catch. Here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. They're on the Bengals 17-yard line. Wentz out of shotgun. Handoff, Jordan Mason. He's going to get a gain of about 7, maybe 6 yards there. 3rd and short for the Minnesota Vikings. Fourth and 2 for the Eagles. Hurts out of shotgun. Back to his right. Doesn't hand it off. Jalen Hurts is going to get easy first down, and Jalen Hurts has a lot more than that. He's down to the 20 to 15. Steps out of bounds about the 14-yard line. The Eagles are in the red zone. 3rd and 5 for Carson Wentz and the Vikings. Wentz looks right, throws, has the backup tight end, Ed Oliver. Or not Ed Oliver, sorry. I think it's Josh Oliver. Vikings are on the board. 6-0. All right, 6-0 Vikings. They go to the double box here. Eagles, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Hurts, handoff. Is that Barkley? He gets like minus 2 yards there. All right, 1st and 10 for Aaron Rodgers. They're in the red zone against the Patriots. Rodgers under center. Handoff to Jalen Warren. Going to get a gain of about 5, maybe 6 there if they're generous. 2nd and 4. All right, 2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Hurts drops back, looks left, throws, and he overthrows to Jahan Dotson there. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. They're in the triple box. Steelers, top right of the screen. They're on the 9-yard line. Handoff to Warren. And he might get the first down. Steelers are going to have 1st and goal. 2nd and 1. The Jets. Look at the Jets getting the first down there, but there's a flag. That might be coming back from holding. All right, it's 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. They're on the Los Angeles Ram 14-yard line. Hurts drops back, throws right. It's going to be caught by Devontae Smith. It's going to be 4th and short for the Eagles, deep in the red zone. I think Nick Sirianni is probably going to keep that offense on the field. 1st and goal, Rodgers, under center, handoff. It's going to be Warren. He's down to about the 1-yard line. Oh my God, my TV. The TV's back. Thank God I can get off of this phone. 2nd and 6 for the Jets. Taylor, handoff. Looking, I think that's going to be Braylon Allen on the carry. No, that's Breece Hall. There we go. The TV's back. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and get off of this phone. So my TV's going to be a little bit back from my phone, but I just want the bigger screen. So you have the re-showing the Breece Hall run. That's going to be a gain of 2. Hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday. I was just happy to finally figure out this TV. 4th and 1, Eagles in tush-push formation. Hurts takes the snap, and they're going to get the first down on the tush-push. All right, 2nd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And did they just fumble that ball? And Jalen Warren just got stuffed at the line. It's going to be like a loss of 1 for the Steelers. 3rd and 4 for the Jets. 9 minutes remaining in the opening period. Taylor out of shotgun. Back to his right side. That's not Allen or Breece Hall. Taylor's going for the end zone looking for Garrett Wilson. It falls incomplete. They go to the quad box here as the Steelers are facing 3rd and goal. Eagles have 1st and goal, and the Raiders have marched their way into the Washington red zone. The Eagles appear to be taking the first snap out of the 4. They do. Hurts looks, end zone for A.J. Brown, and it goes incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. I think that's going to be a pass interference on the defense as A.J. Brown was wrapped up pretty good. Next team to take the snap is the Raiders. Handoff. Ashton Jainty gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard if they're generous. 4th and 4, the Jets are lining up for a 38-yard chip shot field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. The Jets take the early lead, 3-0. And there's going to be pass interference on the Rams corner. The ball is going to be placed at the 1, so this is going to be a Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown or a Saquon Barkley rushing touchdown. More likely than not, they got 4 attempts at the 1. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders on the Washington 14. Geno Smith drops back, looks left, fires towards the end zone for Brock Bowers, and it is incomplete. Raiders are probably going to settle for a field goal as they got 4th and 9 deep into the red zone. All right. 1st and goal, pitch out to Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Here we go. Steelers on the board. First and goal from the 1-yard line. The tush push. Hurts is in the end zone. Touchdown. Here we go. They're saying that they false started on the tush push again, bro. No way. They're just replaying the Jalen Hurts tush push touchdown. We aren't missing a play. Don't plan on it. All right, they go back to the Raiders for a 37-yard chip shot field goal. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is through. 7-3, Commanders lead over the Raiders. There's Pete Carroll, happy with his team there. They go back to the Falcons and Panthers game. Here's Parker Romo. A 49-yard attempt just shanks it, bro. The Falcons' kicker woes continue as the Falcons miss the field goal, remain 0-0 against the Panthers. My God. All right, 4th and 11 for the Titans. A 57-yard attempt from Joey Sly. It's good. Colts lead 7-3 over the Titans. They jump back to the tush push. And yeah, Jalen Hurts got in the end zone on the tush push pretty easily there. They're just replaying this tush push, making sure that they're not false starting, even though I'm pretty sure they did. All right, 3rd and 12 for the Texans as they go to the Jaguar game. C.J. Stroud, a quick throw to Nick Chubb. Or no, that's a backup running back. On 3rd and 12, they tried the running back screen play, and C.J. Stroud just missed backup running back mark. So the Texans are going to have to punt. Here we go. Oh, yeah, the right guard false started on the tush push for the touchdown. Yeah, the refs got to start calling these false starts or people are going to start crashing out. All right. They go back to the Bengals on 3rd and 10, and the Bengals cannot get anything going. They're going to have to punt back to Carson Wentz. They jump to the Panthers, 4th and 3, and Bryce Young finds a man. Tedero and McMillan on the 4th down conversion as the Panthers are starting to move the ball. Here we go. Yeah, he was wide open. Jesse Bates could not get over there in time. And the Panthers are moving the ball. Come on, Carolina. Let them know. Let them know that you guys are here. I'm telling you guys, the Panthers are going to be a scrappy team. 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 16. Bryce Young under center. I can't tell if that's Chuba in the backfield or not. They fake the handoff. That was Chuba. They throw it wide open. That's going to be, was that Strange, the tight end? No, that's Tommy Tremble. I think it's going to be 1st and goal for the Panthers. Texans settling for a field goal, 52-yard attempt, and it drifts right. Kaimi Fairbairn misses that. Is that the 2nd missed field goal already today for the Texans, or for the just in the 1 o'clock windows here? Brutal. All right, 1st and goal for the Panthers. They're on the Atlanta 4-yard line. Young under center. Chuba in the backfield. McMillan to the bottom of the screen. English is pretty hard. Young fakes the handoff. Looks, has time, fires a strike to the back of the end zone for McMillan. It's going to go incomplete, 2nd and goal. Finally get a look at the Packers and Browns game. I thought this game was just dead air. Jordan Love is going to get absolutely destroyed by Mason Graham and M. Collins. Wow, the Packers are struggling against the Browns. That's kind of funny. 2nd and goal coming up for the Panthers. Here we go. 2nd and goal. There's 6:52 remaining in the opening period. Young under center. Chuba in the backfield. They fake the handoff again. Bryce Young has an opening on the left side. He gets around that defensive end. He does. Bryce Young going to get into the end zone for a Carolina touchdown. Bryce Young gets one with his legs, and the Panthers go up 6-0. But there is a flag on the play, of course, because why wouldn't there be a flag? They go into the double box. We're waiting the Carolina flag, and as it appears, Daniel Jones just lit up. Is that Josh Downs? That is Josh Downs, getting a big reception down to the Tennessee 13-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Daniel Jones out of shotgun. Taylor to his left. Handoff. Taylor tries the right side. He's going to gain a 4 on the play. 2nd and 6, and then I'll just flag in the Indy game, because why not? We need more laundry. And it's going to be a hold on the offense. That's going to put him back 10 yards. Braden Smith, the guilty party. 1st and 20 coming up for the Colts. Jump back to the Jets-Buccaneers game. The Buccaneers have a 1st and 18. That's kind of wild. Mayfield drops back a little Mickey Mouse screen pass. That's Rachaad White, who's going to run literally around 7 Jets players. Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually Bucky Irving. I thought that was 1. In fact, it was number 7. Bucky Irving, the 25-yard reception, and the Buccaneers are moving down the field. All right, 1st and 20 for the Colts on the 23-yard line of the Titans. Jones out of shotgun, back to the right side. Josh Downs in motion, right to left. Jones has some time, throws middle of the field. It's going to be caught. How in the world did that was Alec Pierce, rather, who's going to get a pickup of like 16 yards. What a strike by Daniel Jones, the MVP frontrunner. And they're back inside the Tennessee 10 in a hurry. See what happens when Daniel Jones gets some time? This is ridiculous, bro. Daniel Jones hype in 2025. Can we get some Indiana Jones in the chat? Get some cowboy hats going? It's 2nd and 5, 9:07 remaining in the opening period. Jones out of shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to his left side. 3 wide receiver set. They do give it to Taylor. Taylor trying that right side. He's going to get literally maybe a yard. It looks like the ref's going to give him a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 4. They jump back to the Raiders-Commanders game. Mariota out of shotgun. There's 3 people around him. They do not give it to the running back. Mariota's going to keep it himself. He's inside the 35 to 30. He hurdles the man, and he fumbles, and the Raiders can't pick it up. Oh, my God, the ball is scrambling. The Raiders do pick it up on their own 24-yard line. Mariota made an insane hurdle, and number 99, is that Max Crosby that forced the fumble? I thought, was Crosby 99 or 98? Whoever did, Marcus Mariota might have just got benched after hurdling a man and fumbling. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Colts on the Tennessee 7-yard line. Jones, handoff, Taylor up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 1. Interesting play call on 3rd and 4. Taylor's going to get a yard, but I think they're going to settle for the field goal. Yep, Daniel Jones makes his way to the sideline. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Vikings. Carson Wentz on his own 27. Wentz on the pump fake. Wentz rolling out to his left. Carson Wentz is going to run himself into a 20-yard sack. And now it's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings are going to have to punt. Oh, man. All right, here comes Schrader, who destroyed my parlay last week as the Broncos lost in horrifying fashion. It's going to be a 24-yard shot from the right upright. Kicks up. Kick is good. Colts lead 10-3 over the Titans. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Rams and Matthew Stafford on the Eagles 38. Stafford is going to throw it, and it's going to be caught by Puka Nacua. 4-yard reception there as they're trying to keep their drive on the move. Hopefully Kyron Williams does some stuff. I need Kyron Williams to do stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, Puka Nacua bobbled it, and then he regathered it. What a catch by Puka Nacua there. Nice. 3rd and 5 for the Rams. Oh, never mind. They fast forward. They couldn't convert on 3rd down. It's going to be a 51-yard attempt from Joshua Carty from the right hash. Kick is up. It's looking good as long as it has the leg. And oh my goodness, that would have been good from like 70. A 51-yard try from Carty is good. 7-3 Eagles lead over the Rams. Jump back to the Jaguars taking on the Texans. This is one of the games that me and my comrade chose differently. And the Jaguars are on the Houston 25. Lawrence out of shotgun. ETN to his left. Play clock winding down to 1 second. Zeros. They don't call delay a game. Lawrence over middle of the field, and it's caught by Washington, number 11. I have no idea who that is, but it's going to be like 1st and 10 deep into Houston territory for the Jags. Yeah, Texas was like maybe a half a second behind that reception. Good throw by Trevor Lawrence there. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Jags. 3:11 remaining in the opening period. Texans are 0-2. They need to win this game. Lawrence under center. ETN in the backfield. Washington in motion right to left. Lawrence fakes the handoff. Quick throw to Washington. He gets another touch, and he gets drilled from the... Oh, that's C.J. Gardner-Johnson who's talking some stuff. Hopefully he doesn't draw a penalty. All right, they go back to the Raiders. 1st and 10 on the 24. They fake the handoff to JT. Geno Smith just gets absolutely destroyed by Darrell Armstrong. And, yeah, man, it's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. And we'll see what Geno Smith can do when they come back to that game. It's 2nd and 9 as they go back to the Jaguars drive. Lawrence under center. Travis Etienne in the backfield. They go to the double box as Baker Mayfield's got a 3rd and 4 coming up. The Jags are going to 100% snap the ball first. Lawrence in motion. I'm sorry. Play action. Lawrence rolls out to his right. That was Washington in motion. I lost my words there. Pass goes incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Jags. All right, Bucks got 3rd and 4. Mike Evans getting that Sauce Gardner treatment. Here we go. Mayfield out of shotgun. Bucky Irvin to the right side. There's 2 seconds on the game clock. They get the snap off. Mayfield looking, pump fakes, rolling out to his right. Throws wide open, and I mean wide open. Number 17, but there's going to be a flag on the play. Probably some holding. Holding on the offense. That's going to take the Buccaneers back 10 yards. Would have been 1st and goal had that not been holding. All right. 3rd and 9 for the Jags on the 12-yard line of the Texans. Lawrence drops back. Lawrence fired to the end zone. Way overthrown for Brian Thomas right there. And there's going to be a flag on the play. As De'Ami Brown was trying to draw a flag, the ball was way overthrown, but the Jags are going to get away with this one here. Let's see what we got. Pass interference on the defense. Foul occurred on the end zone, 1 yard line. So if you have Travis Etienne or Tutton for the Jags, it might be looking good here. All right, 3rd and 14 for the Bucs on the Jets 30. Mayfield out of shotgun. They trail 3-0, by the way, to the Jets. Mayfield. He's going to throw left, and he's got Mike Evans. Sauce Gardner got cooked. That's going to be a pickup of 20, but there's another flag on the play. Of course there's another flag. Dude, Buccaneers converted twice on 3rd down. There's another hold on the Buccaneers, and Tutton gets into the end zone for the Jaguars. Touchdown. And I have him on my bench in fantasy. Oh, what a bad decision by me. Dang it. I knew to start freaking Tutton as well. That's an L on me. Yeah, the Buccaneers converted 2 third downs just for there to be 2 holding calls. Love to see it. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 24 now for the Buccaneers. It's 3rd and 24 on the Jets 40. They're almost out of field goal range now. There's 14 seconds on the game clock. Mayfield on a shotgun. They do a running back draw. The Rashad White. He's going to get it. Or was that Rashad White? No, that was Rashad White. It's going to be a pickup of 5. I guess they were just trying to get closer for field goal range. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. They go to the Bengals game on the Minnesota 30. Browning drops back, looking left. Browning stepped up in the pocket. Browning, it's going to be tipped and picked. It's picked. The Vikings are out to the 40, the 45, the 50. He's got to get past the lineman, and he does. And that's going to be an 87-yard pick 6 for the Minnesota Vikings. They go up 13-0. Let's go. I picked the Bengals in the Pick'em League, but who cares? I'm always a Vikings fan at heart. It's going to be a 54-yard attempt for the Buccaneers. Chase McLaughlin, the kick is up, and it's good. 3-3. Wow, what a kick. All right. They go back to the Eagles game. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Hurts out of shotgun. Barkley to his right. Hurts steps up. Hurts is going to get freaking drilled by number 9-5. It's going to be 3rd and forever coming up for the Eagles. Dude, the Eagles look disgusting right now. Hurts is 2-4 for 16 yards. He does have the tush-push touchdown, so he's not absolutely killing people in fantasy, but... Ugh. They're not missing anything. They're just recapping that Rams sack by Ford if you have them in defensive fantasy. 3rd and 18 coming up for the Eagles. All right, 3rd and 18. Hurts on a shotgun. Handoff to Barkley, who's going to get like 2 yards there. Wow. Very conservative play calling. The Eagles are going to have to punt. All right. They go back to the Falcons-Panthers game. Falcons are punting it away. Don't tell me the Panthers returned this kick. Panthers. No, he muffed it. Oh, no. Trevor Etienne, the brother of Travis Etienne, just fumbled the punt. So Falcons are going to have great field positioning. Oh, that guy, his brother might have just got cut. That's tough. All right, 2nd down for the Falcons. All right, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Falcons here. Penix out of shotgun. That's not Algier, is it? I think that is Algier to his right. I can't tell because the sun glare. No, it's just a tight end. Penix has time, checks it down to the backup tight end who's going to lose 6 yards on the play. That's a stupid decision by Michael Penix. It's going to be 3rd and like forever now for the Falcons. Go back to the Packers-Browns game. Love out of shotgun. Back to his left side. Handoff. Josh Jacobs. Nice 4-yard run. The Packers are moving the chains. It's still 0-0 in that Green Bay-Cleveland game. Yeah, I don't know why Penix just he had to have seen that defender right by that tight end. I don't know why you throw that ball. That's a dumb decision. So it's gonna be like 3rd and 16 or whatever for the Falcons right now. Let's see what we got. 3rd and 13. Penix out of shotgun. That is Algier to his right. Right tackle false started big time. They didn't call it. Penix throw. He got. It was like his arm got hit there. Yeah, was trying to get the Darnell Mooney and Penix just. Dude, the Panthers defense. Look at. I'm telling you guys, you can't mess with Carolina. They are going to be in a lot of games. All right. Hopefully the Packers can actually do something. I need Josh Jacobs getting the end zone for a first half score. I also have the over in that first half of 21. All right, here comes Parker Romo again. Coming out for another field goal try, the former Minnesota Viking. A 55-yard attempt from the right hash, dude. I just think he's going to shank this one, too. Let's see what we got. Parker Romo. Kick is up. Oh, no, it's drifting left. Oh, no, and he misses. He missed one to the right. He's missed one to the left. Falcons still have 0, and the kicking woes continue. Of course, it didn't happen against the Vikings, of course. But the former Viking is struggling. 2nd and 6 for the Packers. Love out of shotgun. Back to the right side. Packers looking like one of the best teams in football. Love throws left, and it's going to be... Was that caught? It was caught by Matthew Golden. It's going to be a pickup of like 3 yards there. 3rd and 3 coming up. All right, go back to the Jets game. Tyrod Taylor fakes the handoff. Throws a horrible football, and it somehow got caught by Garrett Wilson. He got drilled by the corner, and Garrett Wilson is okay? Okay, Garrett Wilson is okay. I didn't like that angle that they showed. Wilson was able to get up. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Packers. Josh Jacobs is in the game at running back. Love, I'm assuming. Yep, out of shotgun. Jacobs to his left. They fake the handoff, throw on the slant. It's caught by Romeo Doubs, and that's going to be enough for a Packers first down to about the Cleveland 22-yard line. Here we go. They go back to the Jets-Buccaneers game. It's 3-3. Handoff to Breece Hall. I benched him in fantasy for Jordan Mason. He got a 17-yard gain. I'd still love it if Breece Hall does well, so maybe have some better trade value. So, come on, Breece. 2nd and 9. I was about to get excited, but I forgot I benched him. Taylor drops back, looks left, and it's going to be caught by... No, it's not. It's going to be dropped by Garrett Wilson. 3rd and 9 coming up. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Love under center. Back to Golden in motion. Handoff. Josh Jacobs going to get a gain of like 2, maybe 3 if they're generous. 1:25 remaining in the opening period. It's still 0-0. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what we got here. Holding on the Jets. So that's going to push the Jets back 10 yards. Man, what's up with old linemen just holding on for dear life today? I mean, there's just been a lot of holding calls today. Here we go. They're trying to get things situated in the Jets-Buccaneers game. Only game on the screen. Okay, good. They put the Packers game back on. They're on the Cleveland 20. Love under center. Receiver in motion. Handoff. Josh Jacobs trying the right side. Josh Jacobs going to break a tackle. Get a gain of about 4. So 3rd and medium coming up. All right, Jacobs, I need you to get in the end zone. I need the Packers to actually score some points. They don't have to snap the ball. Oh, they do have to snap it. There's 31 seconds on the play clock, 34 remaining in the quarter. So they do have to run one more play. All right. Jacobs goes to the bench, catch a breather. Hopefully the Packers can convert this. All right, they go back to the Rams-Eagles game. They're on the Philadelphia 44. Stafford under center. Is that Corum? I think that is Corum in the backfield. Fake the handoff to him. Stafford going for it all. Matthew Stafford one-on-one for Davante Adams, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Rams. Davante Adams making the corner look silly, and he is on the board. Rams take the lead 9-7, awaiting the extra point. Wait, am I playing Davante Adams in fantasy? I sure am. Nice. Cool. That just okay. Well, that sucked for fantasy football purposes. All right. At the end of the first quarter, we didn't see that play in the Packers-Cleveland game, so we have no idea what happened there. 3rd and 8 for the Bengals. They're on their own 27. Jake Browning drops back. Jake Browning is going to dodge a tackler, but he can't dodge Andrew Van Ginkel. That's going to be a sack. The Vikings are putting on a clinic right now. The Bengals are going to have to punt once again. Wow, dude, look at the Vikings. They could be so good one week and then so bad the next week. Daniel Jones handed it off to Jonathan Taylor, who's backpedaling, trying to get more yardage there. And he's going to get a gain of 3 there if the refs are generous. Second and, 7-ish for the Colts? It is. They lead the Titans 10-3, 4:01 remaining in the opening period. They jump to Pittsburgh, New England now. 3rd and 10 for Aaron Rodgers out of shotgun. Rodgers left, has a man. That's going to be Jonnu Smith for a 21-yard reception. And that's going to be enough for a Steelers first down. All right, 2nd and 7. We go back to Indiana Jones. He has an empty backfield. Jonathan Taylor runs up to the top of the screen to the right side. Jones looks that way, and it's batted at the line by number 37. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Oh, that ball was deflected, hit Daniel Jones, hit Amani Hooker, then hit Daniel Jones again. That's crazy. Crazy deflection there. 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Colts are 1 of 2 so far today on 3rd downs. The Titans are 0 for 3. And I think they're in Tennessee. Yeah, they're in Tennessee territory, barely. They're on the 42. This would be a very long field goal try from here. Indiana Jones running out of time. Indiana Jones is able to escape the pressure. Indiana Jones! He's going to run for a first down. He's going to truck a man. He's down to the Tennessee 25-yard line. They had him dead in the water. But Indiana Jones gets his lasso out and picks a nasty pickup of 20 yards. Oh, my God. Titans had him way sacked, and now it's going to be an easy first down. How did he even get out of that? All right, they're going to show the replay right now. There was 3 Titans players that had a chance at him. 1, 2, and then dodge the other defensive end, and then they had a whole lot of green grass right there in the middle of the field. Great recognition by Indiana Jones there. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 25-yard line. Jones out of shotgun, back up to the right side. They double box in the Washington drive. Jones takes the first snap. Jones check down. Jonathan Taylor dropped it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. All right, 4th and 5. The Commanders are going to have to settle for a field goal, 37-yard try for Matt Gay from the right hash. He's 1 of 3 on the season so far. Make that 1 of 4. Matt Gay misses the chip shot field goal. What are you doing, man? Oh. All right, they go back to the Colts game. Jones out of shotgun, fakes the handoff to Taylor. Jones check down to Tyler Warren. He's got blockers. Tyler Warren, he's going to use his acceleration, get into about the Tennessee 7 or the 8-yard line from that spot. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal. Dude, the Colts are actually doing it right now. That's crazy. All right, they double box in the Pittsburgh drive. They got 3rd and 1. There's already 7 accepted penalties in the first quarter. That's kind of crazy. For the Steelers and Patriots are usually 2 very disciplined teams. Rodgers, handoff. And it's going to be Warren. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get around a whole lot of New England defenders. Pick up a 3. So Steelers are able to get a first down. Colts got 1st and goal. Jones out of shotgun. Handoff. Nope. Fakes the handoff to Taylor. And Indiana Jones is going to get down to about the 1-yard line. 2-yard line from that spot. That's a terrible spot. But it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Colts. Holding on the defense for the Patriots. Penalty was added on at the end of the run. So that's going to put Pittsburgh even further in the New England territory. First off, getting a defensive holding on a run play is kind of diabolical for the Patriots, but what are you going to do, right? Here we go. 2nd and goal for the Colts on the 2. Jones under center. There's a fullback that's not Tyler Warren over there, and Taylor's deep into the backfield. Jones fakes the handoff to Taylor. Fakes the ender on the Michael Pittman. Jones is going to throw it out of bounds. And there's a flag in the secondary. And I think that's going to be defensive holding on the Titans. Oh, my God. The Titans cannot stop shooting themselves in the foot. Defensive holding. That's going to give them a fresh set of downs. On the right side of the screen, Jaylen Warren gets a run of maybe a yard there for the Steelers. They're going to have 2nd and 9 from the New England 12. Yeah, number 38 is just holding on to this guy for dear life. It's L'Jarius Sneed on the hold. All right, first and goal on the 1. Jones out of shotgun. Taylor to his left. This is 100% a quarterback option play. Jones takes the snap, gives it to Taylor, and there's another flag. Ruling on the field a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. See what we got. Offsides on the defense. How are you offsides and you still can't stop Jonathan Taylor? So that touchdown's going to stand. Rodgers firing to the end zone, one-on-one for DK Metcalf. And he caught it, and that's going to be a touchdown. What a ball by Aaron Rodgers. They go up 13-0 on the Pats. Oh, why did I pick the Steelers? Or why did I pick the Patriots, bro? Oh, my God. That touchdown right there passes Brett Favre. He is the 4th most in NFL history. If it stands, it should. Metcalf caught it. Right foot, left foot. That's going to stand. The Colts point after is good. They go up 17-3 on the Titans. Yep, Metcalf had possession. He had both feet in bounds. Good catch, good ball. Bro, Milk, what's up, bro? How you doing? It's been insane. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of the stream. Ugh. I'm getting cooked in fantasy, by the way. I'm just getting drilled. He's only got 150 more touchdowns to go to pass Tom Brady. He might be able to do it. He needs to get 30 to tie Peyton Manning this season. Does he have 30 touchdowns in him? It's already week 3. 3rd and 9 for the Packers. Jordan Love, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Dontavian Wicks there. So the Packers probably settled for a field goal. 39-yard attempt from Brandon McManus from the right hash. Kick is up, and it's good. Packers take a 3-0 lead on the Browns. All right. Look at the Packers. They're doing stuff. Woohoo. Oh. All right, 42-yard try for the Jets kicker on the left hash now. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Nick Folk gives the Jets a 6-3 lead over the Buccaneers right now. Jeez. All right. Looks like the Browns are starting to drive the ball as they got a sec. Oh, no, they're not. They got a 2nd and 12. They lost 2 yards on the play. Quinshon Jenkins sighting for the Browns. 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff. The tricker. No, it was a handoff. It was a flea flicker. Hey, check it down to a fullback maybe. It's going to be a pickup of like 4 on the play. That's some nice trickery there. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Browns. They jump back to the Raiders Commanders. Geno Smith out of shotgun back to the right side. Smith is going to throw, and it's tipped, and it's bobbled, and it's incomplete. 3 Commanders had a chance at it, and they all dropped it. How was that not intercepted, bro? What the heck was that? All right, 3rd and 7 for the Browns. They're on the Green Bay 45. Flacco out of shotgun. Jerome Ford to his right side. Flacco looks. Flacco is going to throw it away. He's under pressure by, you guessed it, Micah Parsons on the pressure as a flag on the play. Oh, my. What just happened? Why is there a flag? Intentional grounding? Illegal contact on the defense. Intentional grounding on the offense is going to offset. It's going to replay 3rd down. All right. All right, 2nd and 10. They go back to the Buccaneers. They're on their own 23-yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back. Mayfield one-on-one for, oh my gosh, Emeka Egbuka with a nasty one-handed grab on Sauce Gardner. Wow, what a grab. That was an insane play. Emeka Egbuka is just continuing his dominance. Oh, I think I'm playing against Egbuka in fantasy as well. I'm getting destroyed. 3rd and 7's coming up for the Browns as they go back to the Packers-Browns game. Packers lead 3-0, 11:40 remaining in the first half. Flacco, empty backfield out of the shotgun. Packers, oh my God. Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary, and another guy basically got in the backfield in a half a second. 4th down for the Browns. Oh, dear. Oh, it's going to be a long day for Cleveland. Oh, boy. Yeah, Michael Parsons basically came untouched. And number 77, Wyatt Teller, had no idea where Rashawn Gary was. My gosh. That's going to sack him out of field goal range. Joe Flacco might die by the end of this game. 3rd and 3 for the Falcons. They're on their own 30 after a pair of missed field goals so far. Penix out of shotgun. Bijan to his right. Penix. Bijan on the running back screenplay. Bijan Robinson's just going to run by literally everybody. And that's going to be a pickup of like 25. Falcons get a 1st down. Go back to the Buccaneers. It's 3rd and 8. Mayfield on a shotgun. Back to his left side. That's going to be Bucky Irving to his left. Mayfield's going to step up in the pocket. Mayfield's going to throw middle of the field. It's caught by, you guessed it. No, that's actually Sterling Shepard with the 1st down. There's Reese showing the Bijan Robinson catch and run. Guys aren't missing a thing. I saw an alert on X that Derek Stingley is questionable to return. That frickin' sucks for the Texans. Penix out of shotgun. Is that Algier behind him, number 25? I think it was. They fake it to him. Now he throws it to him. Algier needs to make a guy miss, and he doesn't. It's going to be a gain of 0. All right, they go back to the Rams and Eagles game. Please tell me Kyron Williams is doing stuff. They hand it off to number 23. Is that Kyron Williams? That is Kyron Williams! Yes! 14-yard run. Yes! Do more. Rams got a 1st down. They missed one Buccaneers play. It was a Sterling Shepard wide receiver screen play. Mayfield one-on-one for Mike Evans, and that's a touchdown. Oh, Mike Evans. He's on the board. I benched him for Rome and Doomsday. I regret that decision. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Rome does later. They're at 4 o'clock. All right, Mike Evans on the score. That's good trade value if I'm trying to get a better running back. All right, now back to the Patriots. We haven't seen anything on the Patriots offense so far. They trail 14-0 to the Steelers. They fake the handoff to Antonio Gibson. Drake May gets away from TJ Watt. Drake May's trying to turn on the afterburners, and Drake May is going to run out of bounds, a 16-yard run. Singapore. What score you want to see, bro? What game? I got you. Just tell me what games you want to see, and we can. I'll get that for you. I'll just scroll down here. We'll do these 4. Here you go. 3rd and 8 for the Falcons. They're on the Carolina 43. Penix out of shotgun. Bijan to his left. Penix looking, has Darnell Mooney, and it goes through his hands, incomplete. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams. They go to the double box here. They're still in the double box. They're replaying the Falcons. You want Rams? Okay, good. Yeah. Rams are actually have the ball right now. They hand it off to Kyron Williams. It's going to be a gain of 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Rams on the Philadelphia 31. All right, they go full screen now to the Falcons punt for some reason. Falcons got to send it away. Okay, they go back full screen to the Rams drive. They have 12:37 remaining in the first half. 2nd and 8. Stafford with a really ugly pick so far in this game, but he's 5 of 10 for 71 yards and a score to Devontae Adams. Come on, I need Puka Nacua to do stuff. It's just that I'm going against Devontae. He's already got a score. Stafford under center. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Puka Nacua in motion. Handoff. Kyron Williams goes up the middle for a gain of, he's trying to get to that 1st down. He muscles his way for the 1st down, a gain of 8. All right, they go back to the Packers game. On their own 12, Love fakes the handoff to running back Love, and there goes Luke Musgrave, who's going to get a gain of, that's not Luke Musgrave, rather. That's a new tight end, Fitzpatrick, number 86, 9-yard gain. Packers are getting close to moving the chains. Yeah, Kyron Williams just muscled his way for that extra yardage there. I need Kyron to get in the end zone, please. Please. He's 8 carries for 49 yards. He's doing great so far. Oh, I got a message on Twitch. Bro, how am I not following you on Twitch? What's up, Steve? Stafford handoff to Blake Corum. Blake Corum, the former Michigan Wolverine. He's going to get a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Rams. Steve, you don't have to follow if you don't want to, bro. But I appreciate it if you do. 2nd and 6, they go to Marcus Mariota and has a wide open Zach Ertz, who made the slowest juke in NFL history, and he gets to about the Las Vegas 49-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Commanders. All right, they go to the double box here. The Patriots drive and the Rams drive is continuing. I did follow. I don't know how I wasn't following you. It's all right, bro. I appreciate you dropping a follow on the Twitch side of things. It's 3rd and 4 for the Patriots, 2nd and 3 for the Rams. We'll see who snaps the ball first. It's the Rams. It's a handoff. Blake Corum is going to get inside the 10 to about the the Philadelphia 6-yard line. Rams got 1st and goal. They go full box to the New England drive on the Pittsburgh 21. May looks left. May, one-on-one ball towards the end zone. Looking for Kendrick Booty, and there's a flag on the play. This might be offensive pass interference. They're going to call it on the Steelers. No way that's defensive pass interference. Booty literally shoved the Pittsburgh corner out of the way. Let's see. Pass interference on the defense. That's brutal. Rams got 1st and goal from the 6. Fakes the handoff. Oh, my God. It was going back to Devontae Adams. Thank God that ball was high. 2nd and goal for the Rams. Just run it with Kyron Williams, please. Please, just run it with Kyron. I don't want no more Devontae Adams, bro. No. No. All right. 1st and goal for the Patriots now after that questionable defensive pass interference. Drake May under center. Hunter Henry in at fullback. Now he goes to the left side to join Mac Hounds. I think that's Antonio Gibson in the backfield. Booty at the bottom of the screen. May under center. Fakes the handoff. Wide open. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. Singapore. What's your problem with DA? I'm just going against him in fantasy, bro. That's the only reason. I'm going against Devontae Adams in fantasy football. That's a wild call. Yeah, dude, that was a wild defensive pass interference. All right, 2nd and goal. Handoff. Kyron Williams, get in. Get in. Fight. Kyron, fight. Ugh. Down to the 2-yard line for the Rams. Oh, Redzone just went to a black screen there. That's crazy. 3rd and goal. Get Kyron. Get in there. Come on. Get in the end zone. 3rd and goal. Is he still in the game? Is that Corum? Don't tell me that's Corum. Oh, I think that is Kyron Williams. Kyron, please. Stafford's under center. They give it to Kyron. Kyron, he's in. Yeah. Let's go. Touchdown. Kyron Williams. Wait, no flags, please? No, there's a flag. Oh, my God. Please tell me that's on the defense. It's a holding on the offense, bro. Oh, my God. You gotta be freaking kidding me. That's going to put him back 10 yards. Oh. Yeah, he grabbed his legs. I mean, that's a flag, but it didn't have to be a flag. Oh, my gosh. 3rd and goal for the Rams here. Now, watch Devontae Adams about to score or some crap. It's 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. 9:25 remaining in the first half. Stafford out of shotgun. Williams to his right side. Please be defensive PI or some crap, please. Stafford looking right at Devontae Adams. Like, he's looking straight at Devontae. Corner of the end zone. It's high for Tyler Higbee. It's going to be 4th and goal. Rams are going to have to settle for a field goal. They go back to the Colts-Titans game. 3rd and 6 for Cam Ward on their own 47. Ward looks left. He had the running back check down, opted not to take it. Cam Ward gets out of a sack, and Cam Ward's going to reach and get a 1st down. Pickup of 7 on the play. And number 88's wide open right there. How do you not give that to number 88, whoever that is? All right, 4th and goal, 28-yard try from Joshua Carty. Kicks up, kicks good. Rams lead 13-7. All right, go back to the Packers-Browns game. It's 3-0, bro. 3rd and 4. Jordan Love is going to get drilled. Just absolutely destroyed, bro. It's Schwizinger. It's just on the sack for the Browns, number 48. 4th down. Wow. All right, it's 4th and 1 for the Jets. They decide to go for it. Tyrod Taylor handoff to Braylon Allen. It got stuffed, and the Jets turn over on downs. That was stupid. Well, they're the Jets, so I mean, like, what are you gonna do, right? It's the Jets, man. All right, 42-yard try for the Titans on the left hash. The kick's up. Kick is drifting left, and it's good, though, by Joey Sly. 17-6. Field goals are not going to cut it, Tennessee. You got to get in the end zone. You got Indiana Jones you're trying to stop right now. Now we see a Matt Gay, another 46-yard field goal attempt. Kicks up. Kick is good. Commanders lead 10-3. They go full to the Texans-Jaguars game, and there's a flag on the play for some reason. Waiting to see the flag. Ooh, helmet to helmet, it appeared on Nico Collins, bro. Are you good? Damn, Nico Collins just threw his bitch ass to the ground. Damn! All right, let's see what the call on the play is, though. That was badass, though. All right, the Zebras are still huddled together. You guys aren't missing a play. I'm just as impatient as you guys are. Unnecessary roughness on the Jags. It's going to be first down. All right, it's going to move the chains. Dude, all my parlays are cooked. Like, actually. Not only did Nico Collins just stiff arm that guy to the ground, he also continued running to get more yardage after that. That was insane. Oh, there's Travis Hunter in the game at the corner. Nice. All right. Guys aren't missing a play. The Texans have 1st and 10 waiting for the next play. All right, 1st and 10 for the Texans. Stroud under center. Handoff to Nick. Is Nick Chubb wearing 21? I think that is Nick Chubb, yes. Going to be a gain of like 4 on the play. All right, they go to the scoreboard. Panthers lead the Falcons 7-0. Packers over the Browns 3-0. And Jags over the Texans 7-0. Not a lot of scoring so far. Then they got Buccaneers over the Jets 10-6, Colts over Titans 17-6, Commanders over Raiders 10-3. They go full screen back to the Houston drive, 2nd and 7. Stroud out of shotgun, back to the left side. Receiver in motion right to left. Stroud, the quick throw, really high for Nico Collins. He's going to be able to get the catch, maybe a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. All right. 3rd and 3 handoff. Rachaad White. And Rachaad White is going to almost get away from like 3 different Jets players. And there's another flag on the play. Dude, the freaking refs are just tossing flags around right now like it's hot. Like they're going out of style. Holding on the offense. Dude, the Buccaneers are just shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly. And that's going to push them back 10 yards. All right. You're in the double box right now. We're not missing a snap, though. Looks like the next play is going to be from Houston. They got 1st and 10. On the Jacksonville, where are they? Waiting to see the side-by-side. They're on the Jacksonville 20. Stroud under center. Fakes the handoff to Nick Chubb. Stroud rolls out to his left. He has some running room. Stroud is going to make a guy miss and is going to incomplete. And there's a flag once again in the secondary. That's probably going to be on Jacksonville. Buccaneers up 3rd and 13 on the New York Jets. 46. Baker Mayfield's hit as he throws. And the ball is batted backwards and picked up by Egbuka. Please tell me that's negative yards. Please tell me Egbuka just got like minus 30 yards, please. Pass is going to be ruled incomplete, so it's 4th and 13 for the Buccaneers here. They're going to the double box. Let's see. There was something going on. Yeah, it's going to be on the Jags. I think it was defensive holding or something. That's going to put them back. That's going to put them 5 yards closer. Automatic first down. The Texans fresh set of downs on the Jacksonville 15. Stroud out of the shotgun, back to the left side. Stroud is going to dump it off to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, go do something. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That play was cooked from the start. 2nd and 10. They go side by side with my Minnesota Vikings. We got 3rd and 6. Throw it to Justin Jefferson one time, bud. They're on the Cincinnati 18-yard line. Jordan Mason has Wentz to his right. I got lost in my words there. Wentz end zone, and was that intercepted? No, it wasn't. It's 4th and 6. The Vikings are gonna have to settle for a field goal. That's fine by me. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Texans. Stroud under center. Tight end in motion. That was Dalton Schultz in motion. Handoff to number 27. I think that's Marks. That is Marks, the backup running back. 3rd and much more manageable coming up. I need a Nick Chubb rushing touchdown just for a parlay. All right, 4th and 6. Vikings are lining up for a 35-yard field goal attempt with my guy, Will Reichard. Is it Will Richard? I thought it was Reichard. I don't know. From the left hash, the Alabama kicker. Kick is up. Kick is good. The Vikings have a kicker. They go up 17-0 on the Bengals. Colts are punting it away. No, that wasn't blocked. Wow, I thought that was blocked. Tennessee Titans call for a fair catch at the 10-yard line. 3rd and 4 for the Texans. Stroud looks, has time. Stroud toward the end zone for Dalton Schultz, and it's going to go incomplete. Dalton Schultz is crashing out at the ref as the guy was telling he was grabbing his jersey. Probably was, but they don't like throwing flags for tight end getting held. All right, we go back to the Steelers on their own 39. 3rd and 5 for Rodgers. Rodgers rolling out to his left. He still has a little bit of wheels there. Tries throwing a dart to Pat Freiermuth that goes incomplete. Steelers are going to have to punt. All right. 4th and 4 for the Texans. The offense on the field, no, there's Stroud on the sideline. So Fairbairn's going to try to make this a 7-3 game. 27-yard try from the right hash. He's already missed once today. And he doesn't miss a second time. 7-3, Jaguars have the lead over the Texans. All right, they go back to, oh my goodness, what is this? They got a 50-some-yard try. For the Panthers, it's, oh my God, it has the leg. Fitzgerald, a 57-yard try, just laughing at the Falcons kicker. Panthers are leading the Falcons 10-0. Wow. Look at that. All right, 2nd down for the Packers. Yeah, this parlay's cooked. Because, yeah, they're not going to get 18 points in like 4.5 minutes. They moved inside the Cleveland 40-ish. 9 plays, 50 yards, 644 so far on this drive for the Pack. Love under center. Fakes the handoff. Love is going to get drilled, just absolutely destroyed. And he gets sacked like a loss of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Dude, the Browns are not going away. This defense it's legit. It's a shame their offense can't do diddly poo. Yeah, dude, Love pump fake. He didn't have time to pump fake. He had to get that ball out. Chose not to. Paid the price. All right, 4th and 1 for the Patriots. They're on their own 16-yard line. And they get the first down on a pitch play to Ramondre Stevenson. What a ballsy call by Mike Vrabel, going for it on 4th and 1 from his own 15. And they convert a 10-yard run by Stevenson. Holy, that could have been a disaster. All right, 3rd and 15 for the Packers now. Love out of shotgun. Jacobs to his right. Love looking, check down to Josh Jacobs, who doesn't have a whole lot of blocking. He makes a couple guys miss for a gain of 4. But there's a flag on the play, because why wouldn't there be a flag? Oh. See what we got. Awaiting the flag. Here's that it was on the Packers if legal block in the back on the offense. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down. Go back to the Raiders-Commanders game. Geno Smith, 4 of 7 for 78 yards. Handoff. Ashton Janty, the number 6 overall pick. Ashton Janty running over Commander players for a 16-yard gain. All right, come on, Raiders. I had you guys winning in the pick. Do I have a winning? No, I don't. I have him in my ESPN league, but not the series I did with Mr. Cringy. All right, second and 9 for the Raiders. 7:07 remaining in the first half. Commanders lead 10-3. JT so far 7 carries for 22 yards. Smith out of shotgun. JT to his left. Fakes the handoff. Tight end screenplay. Brock Bowers is going to try to run over Commanders, and he does. Brock Bowers runs over a couple different players for a gain of 8. It's going to be 3rd and short. Go back to the Packers-Browns game at the 22. It's 3rd and 22 from the 50. Jordan Love just gets sacked again. It's Huntington and Myles Garrett. What the heck is going on in Green Bay? They are getting destroyed as they're going to have to punt. Oh my gosh, bro. The Packers, man. They lead 3-0, but dude, if Cleveland just had an average offense, they'd win the Super Bowl. Not even kidding. The Browns have all over everybody so far this year. An eligible receiver downfield for the Raiders, as that was their flag. It's going to be, so that Brock Bowers play doesn't count. It's going to push him back for a longer second down coming up. All right. They're showing that Vikings field goal once again. So, yeah, the Vikings go up 17-0 on the Bengals. Carson Wentz, looking good so far. It's 2nd and 14 for the Raiders. 6:44 remaining in the first half. They trail the Commanders 10-3. All right. Smith out of shotgun. Janty to his right side. On the Washington 41, Brock Bowers in motion, left to right, now back to the left side. Fake little motion play. Fakes the handoff to Janty. Smith, middle of the field, and has a man. It's going to be caught. Is that Jacoby Myers, number 1? Is it? I don't think that's Myers. No, that's going to be Tucker on the reception. Raiders move the chains. All right, they go back to the Pittsburgh-New England game. It's 3rd and 10 on their own 25. May out of shotgun. May throws it to Ramondre Stevenson, who gets a first down, a lot more. Into the 45, gets close to midfield, a 23-yard reception. They go to the double box. Ashton Janty on a handoff. Geno Smith throws a block, and Ashton Janty's able to get a first down. Oh, that's going to be horse collar or something. He tackled all the way upstairs. Geno Smith got out there, threw a decent block on the right side of the screen. The Rams run it on 2nd and 4. That's going to be Kyron Williams with a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Yeah, Janty made a guy miss. Geno Smith came over there and threw a fake block down. And yeah, look at Geno Smith able to threw a fake block to Payne, and it was just enough to get him a first down. What a play by Geno Smith. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Smith under center, Janty in the backfield. Handoff, JT trying the left side. He's going to get a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. They go back to the Rams game. Stafford overthrows Devontae Adams, thank God. And that's going to be 4th and 3. The Rams are going to probably settle for another field goal to make this a 2-possession game. All right. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Raiders. Smith is out of shotgun. Janty to his right side. 4:27 remaining in the half. Smith looking center of the field. Looks right now. Smith is going to loft it to the right. Wide open. Touchdown. Tucker. All right. They are an extra point away from tying this game. Trey Tucker on the receiving score. All right. Yeah, here comes Joshua Carty for his 3rd field goal of the game. It's a 33-yard attempt from the middle of the field. Kicks up. Kicks good. Rams lead 16-7. All right, here come the Bengals, who are actually in Minnesota territory on the Minnesota 27. Browning out a shotgun, back to his right side. And the play is whistled dead, and there's a lot going on. There's a timeout for the Bengals on 3rd and 8. All right, 4:51 remaining in the half for the Vikings-Bengals game. They go back to the Buccaneers and Jets. Mike Evans looks like he's about to start crashing out about something. It's 2nd and 15 coming up for the Bucs. 5:38 remaining in the first half. The Buccaneers hold a 4-point lead over the Jets. All right. Mayfield on a shotgun. Irving to his left. Mayfield looks, has time, looks right, and it's caught by Mike Evans. I believe that's Mike Evans. Going to get a gain of like 7 on the play. All right, back to the Bengals. 3rd and 8 on the Minnesota 27. It's getting loud in U.S. Bank Stadium. Browning's looking towards the end zone for T. Higgins, and it goes right through his hands. There we go. What a play by the Vikings defender. That's going to set up a Bengals field goal attempt. I'm assuming they're not going for this. It's 4th and 8. Great play by number 2. I mean, that went right through the hands of T. Higgins. Higgins still should have caught that. I'm not going to lie, because the defender didn't get a hand on it. He got his hand on Higgins' hand, so that might have caused him to not catch that. 3rd and 9 on their own 31. They go to the Tampa Bay game. Mayfield pump fakes. Mayfield stepped up in the pocket. Mayfield is going to fumble the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers O-line. All right, 45-yard try from McPherson on the right hash. McPherson kicks up. Kick is right down the middle. 17-3, Vikings lead over the Bengals. Uh-oh, Baker Mayfield is shaking his right wrist. Oh, no. Hopefully he's okay. Buccaneers punted away. A really bad punt. Jets fair catch it at their own 38-yard line. That punt only went 40 yards. All right, they go back to the Houston and Jacksonville game. We're looking at a kickoff return, and there's a fight. Yeah, that's 100% a fight going on. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Yep, Houston and, that happens in division games. There's going to be fights all the time, right? Dude, number 48, calm down, bro. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Browns. 58 seconds remaining in the half. Joe Flacco is going to throw, and it is caught by Jerry Jeudy. 17-yard reception, and the Browns are going to try to get into field goal range to tie this up at 3-3. I guess. I don't know what the heck the Browns are doing. Ooh, Demario Douglas. He slipped and he fell. And yeah, he's down by he should be down by contact right there. Dude, the turf are they in Pittsburgh? No, they're in New England. Yeah, he's down by contact there because his knee was on the ground and the Steelers defender tapped him. They go to the double box, 3rd and 6. The Browns appear to be snapping this ball next. The Patriots are waiting to be spot. Yep, Joe Flacco takes the snap. Check down to Jerome Ford, the running back, who's going to make a Packers defender miss. That's going to be a 1st down. But, of course, there's a flag on the play in the Cleveland game. Holding on the offense, of course. That's going to push him back 10 yards. All right. See what we got here. They're just showing replays. They're replaying that Demario Douglas. He's definitely down by contact on the left screen, and then they're just re-showing that Wyatt Teller hold on the right side. Flacco's 10 of 14 for 79 yards. That's not the Joe Flacco I know. He likes airing the ball out. All right, yep, runner was down by contact. All right, 3rd and 16. Flacco takes his next snap, middle of the field for Njoku, who's going to get literally at like the field goal range line. Maybe gets a pickup of 6, maybe 7. And it's going to be 4th down. Packers take their final timeout. So they're not going to try to ice the kicker here. So it's going to be like a 60-some-yard try. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. They're going to be taking their next snap, I believe. There's TJ Watt and company. They're still trying to get the clock set in this New England game. You guys aren't missing anything. It's just red zone is pretty slow right now. Yeah, the Browns are going to be able to get through their whole timeout before this next play is snapped in the New England game. 4th and 8. The offense is still on the field for the Browns. They're not giving the kicker the green light. It's 4th and 8 on the 42-yard line. Flacco out of shotgun. Yo, Grant, I see you. What's up? How you doing? 4th and 8, empty backfield for the Browns. This is not a smart idea. This could give the Packers field goal positioning. And, okay, they take a timeout. The Browns just take a timeout. All right. A whole lot of timeouts going on there. They go to Washington, Las Vegas game. They're on their own 40. Marcus Mariota out of shotgun. 2 backs to each side. Handoff to Krosky Merritt, who's going to just run through everybody, and that's going to be a touchdown. As long as there's no flags. No, that's not Krosky Merritt. That's Jeremy McNichols. He literally had 5 yards, but the Raiders just couldn't bring him down. That's going to be a rushing touchdown for the Commanders. They go up 16-10. All right, 4th and 8. The offense is still on the field for the Browns. 12 seconds remaining in the half. Flacco is going to run, and he's going to throw towards the end zone. It's going to be intercepted by Xavier McKinney. I believe his foot just went out of bounds there. It did. Okay. 2 seconds remaining in the half for the Browns. Bot is a bot. I got the bot. Grant, I said hi. What are you doing, bro? Come on. I already said hi to you. 1st and 10. Mayfield, handoff to Bucky Irving as they're in the red zone. Bucky Irving's going to lose like 87 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and forever. All right, this Buccaneers-Jets game is going to appear to go to the 2-minute warning. Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts. All right, here's the play rewind. It's Tyrod Taylor on 3rd and 7 on their own 41. Taylor was sacked, and he fumbled, and the Buccaneers got it. That's how the Buccaneers got it in field goal range. All right. Big 5-0. Oh, Vita Vea with the fumble recovery. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. 1:07 remaining in the half. They trail by 7, looking to tie this game. May out of shotgun, a back to each of his side. May looking for Hunter Henry. Has Hunter Henry. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 5. Patriots still have all 3 of their timeouts. They're electing not to use them. That's smart by me. Mike Tomlin might be starting to think about timeouts here. It's 53 seconds and running. And no one's calling timeout. Looks like they're just dapping. I don't know what's going on. There's 44 seconds. 43, 42. Yep, Patriots are looking to snap another play here. 38 seconds. Clock is still running. No, neither team's looking to call timeouts here. May under center. Stevenson in the backfield. 7 seconds on the game clock. 26 seconds remaining in the half. Steelers jumped off sides. They sure did. That's going to put them half the distance to the goal now. It's good, Grant. It's fine. iPad died. I got you. All right. 22 seconds remaining in the half for the Patriots. Yep, Steelers jump or encroachment. Is that Cam Hayward on the encroachment? He's number 95, I think. All right, go back to the Colts and Titans game. It's going to be a 51-yard try from Schrader. Kick is no good. Spencer Schrader misses his first kick of the season. They still lead by 11 on the Titans, though. All right, 1st and goal for the Patriots on the Steelers 2. May under center. Ramondre Stevenson is the back. They don't give it to him. Drake May is going to run. He's going to try to just get this ball out of the end zone, and it does. Oh, what a catch by the fan. Nice. All right. It's going to be 2nd and goal, 16 seconds remaining in the half. I'm sorry to hear about that, Grant. That's a family tragedy. That's always terrible. Never wished for that upon anyone. All right, they go to the triple box here. The Rams are getting close to the red zone. There's Jalen Hurts on the sideline. It's 2nd and 2 for the Rams. Stafford handoff. to Kyron Williams, who's going to maybe lose a yard on the play. Next snap is going to be by the Buccaneers. They have 2nd and 12 on the Jets 18. Mayfield looking, has a man. That's Bucky Irving. Great tackle by the Jets player there. It's going to be a pickup of 1. 3rd down coming up. I didn't get to see the Patriots game. It looks like it was 3rd and goal. Yeah, TJ Watt and another guy just got right into Drake May's face. Yeah, Drake May just got drilled. Ooh, his head hit the turf. Hopefully Drake May's okay. It's not April 1st, Grant. It's not. 3rd and 2, Stafford under center. Fakes the handoff. Stafford looking and overthrows. Oh, man, that's going to be 4th down now for the Rams. 3rd and goal for the Patriots. Looking wide open. It's intercepted! He underthrew it to Kendrick Booty, and the Steelers force a red zone pick. 3rd and 11 for the Buccaneers. Mayfield on a shotgun, back to his left side. High snap. Mayfield gets it. Running back screen for that's Rachaad White, who makes a couple of Jets players miss, and he's going to get a gain of 2 on the play. Looks like the Buccaneers might settle for a field goal. Oh, it was tipped at the line by number 97. That's why that pass lost its zip. Josh Carty on a field goal. It's his 4th field goal of the game, and they're leading the Eagles 19-7. No, you didn't, Grant. You literally didn't. But if you want to joke about death, you're just a terrible person for that. I don't condone that, so that's just terrible on your part. 4th and 9 for the Bucs. Chase McLaughlin's going to be coming out for a field goal attempt. 33-yard try from the left hash. Buccaneers looking to make this a 7-point game. Snap, hold, kicks up, and it's drifting right, but it goes through. Buccaneers lead 13-6 over the Jets. Go back to the Bengals-Vikings game. The Vikings on their own 21. It's 3rd and 12 for Carson Wentz. Wentz is going to get sacked by Jenkins. Vikings are going to have to punt with 2:52 remaining in the half. 4th and 1 for the Titans. It looks like they're setting out the field goal unit again to make this a 1-score game. Here comes Joey Sly. He's getting a lot of work in early here. Are they almost at midfield? Yeah, it's going to be a very long try from the left hash. 4 seconds on the clock. The Titans are going to have to call a timeout. Titans? It's zeros. Did they call a timeout? It's a flag. It's going to be a delay of game. Wow. I don't know what happened there. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Falcons on their own 47. Penix looking and wide open. I mean, wide open. Darnell Mooney is cooking the Panthers secondary right now. And they have no timeouts. That's going to be the end of the half. All right, Panthers lead the Falcons 10-0 at the end of the half. It's going to be a 62-yard try now for Joey Sly after that 5-yard delay of game penalty. Game clock again winding down to 7 seconds. They get the snap off. Joey Sly, it's blocked. That's blocked by the Colts lineman there. Well, now the Colts have a really short field, and Daniel Jones is able to come out and maybe get the Colts in field goal range after the Spencer Schrader miss. Who got the block on the play? It's number 90? All right. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders on their own 40. Geno Smith is going to get wrapped up. Smith is going to just take the sack there. Third down for the Raiders. Oof. 3rd and 17. Third and 17 for the Raiders. 43 seconds and counting remaining in the half. 2 seconds, and Pete Carroll is going to take a timeout with 40 seconds on the clock. All right, 1st and 15. They jump to the Texans-Jaguars game. They're on their own 37. CJ Stroud out of shotgun. Back to his right side. Stroud looking, has Dalton Schultz. He's going to get drilled after a pickup of 2 yards on the play. They go back to the Colts as they're on the Tennessee 38 already. Jones out of shotgun, back to his left. Colts have 1 timeout. Middle of the field, it's going to be caught by Michael Pittman Jr. Going to be a pickup of 13 on the play. 24 seconds and counting. The Colts do have 1 timeout. Looks like Daniel Jones is not going to spike it. They're going to run another play. It's 3rd and 17 for the Raiders. They get a pickup of 2. 14 seconds. Daniel Jones takes the snap. Jones looking towards the sideline, throws it out of bounds, looking for Tyler Warren on the play. All right, 2nd and 10 now for the Colts. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Fourth and 15 for the Raiders. I don't know if they're in field goal range or not. No, they're going to be punting. So Commanders going to get the ball back under 40 seconds. Day's going all right, Grant. They're having an all right day. Jones out of shotgun, back to the left side, handoff. Jonathan Taylor is going to get a gain of like 7, maybe 8 on the play. Now the Colts use their timeout with 3 seconds remaining. They're going to send out Schrader for a field goal attempt. All right. Here we go. 3 seconds left in the half from the right hash. 36-yard tries to put the Colts up 14 if he makes it. Schrader from the right hash. Kick is up. Kick is good. 20-6. All right, 1st and 10. They go back to the Bengals game. They're on the Minnesota 36 because why not? Jake Browning's out of shotgun. Browning, quick throw to tight end there for the Bengals. He got popped and the ball came out. The Vikings have it. Down to the 45. Just got to get past Jake Browning, and he does. It's going to be the 2nd defensive touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings. It's Rodgers. It's his 2nd defensive touchdown of the game. The Vikings go up 23 to, I already forgot, the Bengals have 7 or 3. To 3. It's 23-3. Wow, it's the 2nd defensive score for the Vikings. Great, you can see how many subs I have if you just click on my channel. Yeah, Noah Fant gets popped. Rodgers on the strip and the fumble recovery. He got the ball out and he picked it up and scored. Wow, what a performance this guy is putting on today. Here comes Reichard out for the point after. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. They lead the Bengals 24-3. Go back to the Jets-Buccaneers game. 3rd and 10 for Tyrod Taylor. That's not Tyrod Taylor. He's not number 2, is he? Oh, that is Tyrod Taylor. He got sacked on the play. It doesn't even matter. All right, they go back to the Commanders. 8 seconds remaining in the half. They're on the Vegas 40. Mariota empty backfield. Mariota is going to run. He's going to get a gain of like 3 on the play. Mariota trucked a coordinator on the play. And that's going to get him into field goal range. At least long field goal range. There's 4 seconds left. I'm assuming they're going to kick it away. Ooh, Dan Quinn was the guy that got trucked. Ooh, Dan Quinn's nose is bleeding right now. Oh, man. Yeah, Dan Quinn just took a shot by Mariota there. Ooh, hopefully he's okay. I just being consistent, Grant. Just making consistent content, and just always having a crazy work ethic. That's the way to succeed. 17-10. Commanders are going to try to make this a 10-point game. It's Matt Gay. He's been really shaky so far this season. It's going to be from the left hash. The Raiders do have 2 timeouts if they decide to ice him. It's going to be a 56-yard try. I doubt Pete Carroll is going to ice him. Let's see. From the left hash. Nope, they do ice him. And he missed it. All right, well, now Matt Gay knows that he has to go more to the right. I don't know, Grant. There's still a lot of people out there that support me, bro. It's hard to be anyone's number one fan nowadays. It's 2nd and 10 for Jake Browning now. Browning throws, and it's caught by Mike Gesicki. Going to be a gain of like 9 on the play. Here comes this patent Vikings defense that allows a lot of yardage. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what it was. Yeah, Dan Quinn is okay. Thankfully, he's all good. It's going to be a 56-yard try from the left hash. Kicks up. And the second time, it is through the uprights. So the icing, the kicker backfires. The Commanders end up with 3 points anyways. They lead 20-10. The Vikings were offsides even after allowing a 9-yard reception. That sounds about right. Jonathan Allen, the guilty party. I'm pretty sure they're just going to decline that. First Vikings player with 2 defensive touchdowns in a single game in franchise history. Shout out to Isaiah Rodgers. He's got 2 touchdowns on the day. Love to see it. All right, 2nd and 5. Jake Browning out of the shotgun. T. Higgins in motion. Browning looks. There's holding on the play. This play is probably going to call back. Jake Browning just threw a pass beyond the line of scrimmage. And Jamar Chase just fumbled. And the Vikings pick it up. I'm pretty sure that they're going to decline both of those. They're going to decline both of those penalties. If they're both on the Bengals, it was beyond the line of scrimmage and the Bengals were holding. So this is going to be a Jamar Chase fumble. This should be a turnover for the Vikings. Let's see. We're watching NFL Redzone, Grant. So there's 18 teams we're watching right now. And I have a Vikings hat on. That's my favorite team. Both by the offense. So they're going to decline both of these. Illegal motion, illegal forward pass, declining, and they're going to take the fumble. That's going to be a Jamar Chase fumble, and that's going to be a first down Minnesota. No, Grant, I'm not taking off my glasses, dude. Oh, just snuck through the right upright. Oh, Dan Quinn, bloody nose and all. All right. Cam Little long is a 59-yard try. Oh, my God. Are we going to see a Cam Little 70-yard attempt? No way. Jaguars have 1 timeout. They're on their own 44. Lawrence throws. It's going to be incomplete. Are they going to try? No way they're going to try this. It's going to be like a 73-yard try from here. Trevor Lawrence is coming off the field. I'm assuming the Jags are just going to punt. No, I can't see without my glasses. No. It's on the 44-yard line. That'd be like a 74-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, they're going to send out the punting unit. Here we go. Tyrod Taylor drops back. They had 2nd and 10 against the Bucks. Taylor throws, and it's intercepted. It's going to be a pick 6 as long as Taylor can't get there. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Pick 6 along the right sideline. Is that Nakobe Dean? I forgot Nakobe Dean even existed. 1st and 10 for the Vikings after the turnover. Carson Wentz has TJ Hawkinson for a first down. Jamal Dean, not Nakobe Dean. I think Nakobe Dean's still on the Eagles. 19-6. Buccaneers lead, and the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal inside the 5. Good catch by TJ Hawkinson, getting both feet in, securing that football. Here we go. 1st and goal for my Vikings. It's better be Jefferson or Mason. I mean, I'm good with either, but... Or Hawkinson. Hawkinson scores, that'd be cool. Let's see. Handoff. Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Minnesota.